Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor.
And he has been fouled there. Yellow or red? It is red. Venezia are now forced to play the bulk of the game a man short.
Well, his thinking may have been about making his presence felt, but not the wisest of decisions.
Venezia have gone to the bench and we've only just begun.
I don't really think that it's a reflection on his individual performance. I don't think he's been that bad to be taken off, but it seems more of a tactical move now for what lies ahead.
Rummenigge. That's a cute ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Baresi. Cannavaro, and it's Cannavaro. Rodri. Gullit. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zanetti cuts out the pass.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gullit. Now João Neves. Has a look and plays it forward. Rummenigge. Caught offside that time. Rummenigge is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rummenigge. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Carlson makes the interception. Rummenigge. Oh, he's done very well to take the... Can he finish? The Netherlands with the corner, they're first. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, just skips Mbappe! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Gullit. Driving forward. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. Knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. Chooses to go cross-field. Rummenigge. Oh, good ball. Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. Well, that is one way to stop him. De Ligt with a definite foul there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Oh, super! And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that might well be that! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
A 1-0 lead established.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them...
Header! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shot could be on, and he's got the beating of his man. A header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. The Netherlands have their second corner now. Can he finish? Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Good effort from distance. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Strong running down that left flank. And he was alert to it.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And it's Zanetti. And that has been cleared. Roberto Carlos. Bullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Rummenigge powering forward here. Oh, no joy this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Rummenigge is carrying after that one. Beckham. Bullet. And it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Puskás. Lovely bit of skill. Gets a good foot in there. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
The Netherlands absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
The Netherlands will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we are back underway. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for a runner. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rodri. Thuram. The Netherlands finding their passes. And he's decent chance! No mistake! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
The Netherlands are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now, this is interesting. He has already had his name taken once. Odo has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. What a throw in. Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Puskás. Just about within shooting range. That could spell trouble. Cannavaro. That has not gone well. Now it's Beckham. Tries from a long way out. Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Now it's Cruyff. Puskás. Just about up to the hour now. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thuram, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pinches it off him. Roberto Carlos made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And this is Hullet. Venezia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Howson calmly anticipates. Beckham. And it's Beckham. Now then, the ball's come loose. Plays it across. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can clear their lines. And he's managed to gift it back. Oh, what a mistake! Great chance! Beckham standing over it. That's the keeper's ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Cruyff.
That's going in strongly.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's put his foot right through that one.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Cruyff. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
The Netherlands have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Well read, nice interception. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Oh, there was plenty on that.
Carlos will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Howson did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Passing is crisp and sharp. The Netherlands have a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He'll fancy himself from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He has a look up. Cruyff proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of a forward's duties.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's picked his way through. Now it's Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played out to the left flank. 5 minutes to add. And he's managed to get... Puskas!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely aimed pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Rummenigge collecting the match ball, and it is his. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And this is Forlan. And they can counter here, and he's worked it through. And this is Park Ji-sung. He's found a way, terrific header. Triol getting this one clear. Kuk-chu takes control of it, and he's on the move. Now it's Eto'o. Messi, there's the shot! It's hit the upright. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Knocks it into space. Cannavaro robs him of possession. It's a lovely, neat pass. Takes a shot. Great effort, but no way through. And here's Forlan. That has been slung wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Forlan. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Park Ji-sung gets into a good position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. Davids. Now it's Park Ji-sung.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pinches it off him. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's through, it's one-on-one. Messi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Now they can break here. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Kimmich. Kuk-chu. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alonso. He is just caressing the ball. Kimmich goes for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Saliba is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
He's having a shot!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Not the most accurate pass. Rafinha aims beyond the defence, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, it's played into the area. That's a decent clearance. Applies the finish! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Xabi Alonso brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to play it through. Caught offside that time. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Please turn towards the
So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he welcomes it in, and he's being shifted off it. Davids, it's a pretty loose pass. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, super find. Rafinha. Can he get it through? Donadoni. He's got away. Chance to deliver. Tries to get it clear. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Donadoni. Now Saliba. Xabi Alonso. Nicely spread. And it's Kökçü. Nicely aimed pass. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. There's a probing ball. Forlan is herring after that one. Rodri. Hullet. It's Eto'o! It's in! The breakthrough arrives at last! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Good play on the left-hand side here. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And he is going into that little black book. He's cut it out. That's Park Ji-sung. That is ended up in no man's land. And that's put paid to a promising move. Davids demonstrating his defensive quality there. Davids has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. Crunching tackle. Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Eto'o, looking to play him in.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Searching pass he's played there. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kukçu! So close to drawing level.
Kukçu is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
Corner number 2 then. Zanetti gets it away. He's going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
Saliba calmly anticipates. Driving on and making good progress. Pullet. Pullet! Goal! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Played through into space. Oh, played through for the wide man. Saliba. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Forlan. Eto'o. And he's had it nicked away. That's Park Ji-sung. 4 added minutes on the board. Kukçu. Eto'o. Messi. Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Messi really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Forlan. Out towards the flank. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. The Netherlands looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together That was a terrific day for them.
Hello everybody, and this is a
Neto
quick reminder
taking
to
in
let
the
you know-
accolades. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
It's out for a goal kick. And here's Eto'o. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Eto'o.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Now that's a fine challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, can he get onto this? Ferdinand with the slide tackle there. And this is Ronaldo, and he's found a way past.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Quality ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pull it. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Mbappe. Just the keeper to beat. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. The Netherlands presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
The Netherlands have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Turkey look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Aimed beyond the defence. Cannavaro. Pull it. He shifted it to the flank. Mbappe. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's Park Ji-sung. Oh, there's a probing ball. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Well, plenty of early set pieces here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chance! Just swings wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And they're back on the ball again. Davids is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Ronaldo. Zanetti gets it clear. Crosses it into the area. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Nicely worked. And this is Park Ji-sung. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Iniesta. That's an imaginative pass. That's an excellent interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Iniesta plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. Can he get it through? Eto'o looking to get on the end of this. Time and again they are repelled. Danger averted for now. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Saliba tidy. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
The Netherlands are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
During the match. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution for Turkey, number 23, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field is number 20, Bale. Substitution.
And we're underway again.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Chance, surely!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gullit. Now then, the ball's come loose. The Netherlands do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Vieira. Iniesta takes control of it and he's on the move. Shot could be on. Gullit. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Cruyff! It's bounced back off the post. He's got a goal! Turkey are back in business. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And this is Cruyff. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cannavaro, he's tried one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
And it's Messi. Messi has a look inside the box. The Netherlands still have the cards to affect this game. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He's got away. There's a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! Goal! Turkey! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Turkey take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rummenigge. Messi. Gullit. And it's Cruyff. Iniesta. Nicely weighted. Can he finish? It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Turkey take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that should get the job done. Gullit. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rummenigge is onto this. He's found some space. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. 75 minutes played. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bale! Corner number 2 then. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And now the breakaway. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. It's a quick ball upfield. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Pass is just off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. Cruyff Looking to penetrate opposition line. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Cruyff! Probing pass. Iniesta, who does have an assist to his name. That's really well manoeuvred. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And this is Cruyff. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pull it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Added minutes has been indicated.
That is good alertness. Could be danger here. Turkey have a free kick. Well, he's not going to get any further than that. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Gullit. He's in plenty of space here. And he's managed to get free. And that's that. The Netherlands did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How do you look back on the game? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Ribéry. And it's Ribéry. Out to the right. Mbappe gets into a good position. Zanetti got a long way forward to join the attack. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, he's got a side of... He's had shots! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi, he's beaten the last man. Decent chance! He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And it's been given away. Great chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And he's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Son Heung-min. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? The Netherlands have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And Messi! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant...
Damn it! And that's off target.
The Netherlands really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Mbappe. And here's Son Heung-min. It's come to nothing. That's a decent clearance.
Son Heung-min really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he
He's having a shot! The Netherlands do have a chance to counter here. He's found a way through.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now, can they get him away? Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, it's come loose. It's a throw-in. He's not got that quite right. And it's Hullet. Lovely pass, but can he get... There's the shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Messi could try cutting inside here. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And here's Messi. Deep cross. He's having a shot! Rashford. Now it's Mbappe. The Netherlands heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mbappe. And he shoots! Ambitious ball here. No way through there. Kimmich is onto this. Ball looks a good one. And he thumps it clear. Son Heung-min. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. It's not an especially good pass, that.
3 minutes added time.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Kimmich. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's been slipped through. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
The Netherlands pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far.
Substitution.
Here we go again then. Now it's Rashford. Knocks it out wide. They're urging him to shoot. He's dealt with that really well. It's a mighty looking ball, that. And that pass just didn't quite work. Mbappe. Ribery. And smartly reclaimed. Donnarumma. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed to get free, and it's played into the middle. Shapes to shoot!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Messi to chance for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now he's got space here. Now it's Messi. He is just caressing the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's good play. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It's a searching pass. He's got away. Now who's going to be first to this? Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in a great position. And Messi! They've done it! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
So off we go then.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
He's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Vieira. Now it's Messi. Davids charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he finish?
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's there to make the challenge. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. And they've got a throw.
Thuram.
Vieira. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. He has found a way through.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
And claimed it back swiftly. And now the breakaway. Can he get on the end of this?
The Netherlands are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Davids. Maldini cuts it out. Nicely weighted ball. Messi.
Eto'o.
And that has been clubbed away. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Thuram. Ajax applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And it's Kaka.
Floated through.
Courtois gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And he cuts out the supply. Great vision. Can he get it through? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Kaka, looking for options for movement. Tries to pass it through. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Gullit. Oh, good take and takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Goes cross-field. Maldini. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Vieira. And it's lofted through here. He's looking wide. Over to the left. And the finish! Hullet. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. That's a good ball. So much time and space here.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot.
The Netherlands really could have done without this. The major moment in the game. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Hullet. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 9, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 22, Son Heung-min. Coming on the field, number 19, Mbappe. Number 13, Park Ji-sung.
Whistle goes and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Saliba gets it away. Looking for a runner. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. He carries far too far and out of play. The Netherlands come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thinks one through, and he was quick to react. It's Park Ji-sung. Vieira. The Netherlands still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Now that's well seen too. And Messi! Good strike, quite an alarm. Gullit threads one in. And he's managed to get free. It's a good-looking delivery. The Netherlands have their second corner now. He's got full. He will be livid with himself.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. They get a throw in. Caceres, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And this is Gullit. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Played into space out wide. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Davids! Great chance! He's got a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Kaká. And this is Eto'o. Look at the... Can he finish? Goal! Ajax! And again they hit the front. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
73 minutes is
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Ajax take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers.
And a chance! He can get that clear. Now, can they get him away? Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now, looking to orchestrate a counter. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That's an imaginative pass. It's a goal kick. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Played back in. He has a look up. Crosses it in here. Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 4.
We have got changes
Messi.
here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
17. Gullit. Number 26. Davids.
Neymar.
Coming on the field. Number
Thuram.
20. Raul.
Neymar
Number
concedes a
10,
free kick for that.
Neymar. Number 87. Joe Neves. Substitution.
The Netherlands really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front,
There will
make
be
sure it
3
sticks
minutes added
and sustain
time.
some pressure.
He's a sharp little ball here. Seedorf. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. João Neves. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And time is up. The Netherlands can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe
And a
until
quick
the end.
reminder today, everybody, to make sure to
Any
put
reflections
any
on what
litter
you've
in the
seen, Jim?